severely circumscribed them up until now. The question of quantitative easing is, I think, crucial. If Greece does not get onto the bandwagon of quantitative easing over the next few months, then that's it. There's absolutely no way that Greece can stay in the Eurozone. But for this to be meaningful, they have to have, firstly, they need to restructure the Greek debt. The idea of the German government that we will first have to successfully complete a program that cannot be completed successfully, and then we're going to have debt restructuring, effectively annuls the whole idea of quantitative easing. On the question of my relationship with Alexis, look, I have a very strong personal relationship with him. There's a good friendship there. Let me give you an example. Yesterday, I voted against him. I crossed the floor. It was very painful for me. I could see that he was very upset by that. We met afterwards. He was sitting down. I was passing by him. He extended his arm very warmly. I sort of went towards him, and we hugged and kissed even. So there is this. But at the same time, at the moment, what I'm experiencing, David and Norman, is this, I've become the traitor of the party. You know how it is when you cross the floor suddenly. And you cross the floor not because you've shifted, but because everybody else has shifted. They've undergone a mutation. Suddenly they have adopted the language that I've been countering for the last 6 years with them. But now they have adopted it. And so that I'm not sure what kind of relationship we're going to have. Up until yesterday, Alexis was very keen to say to me that he will definitely need me. He offered me another ministry only a few days ago. I said no, because I don't care about having a ministry. What I care about is a sustainable Greek debt, a sustainable Greek economy. What we're doing now is, whatever the reasons are, but the measures we introduced yesterday through Parliament will choke the Greek private sector, and a private sector that has already suffered so massively over the last 5 years. I'm going to stay in Parliament. I really love being a backbencher. I have only been a backbencher for a week. It's great. It gives me the opportunity to speak out and to write and to visit friends outside of Greece. And I hope to see you soon in London.
Well, we hope that very much. That's been a very good postscript. I would just like to say thank you both to Lord Lamont and to Yanis Varoufakis. I'm sorry that there were a few technical hitches at the beginning. That was actually because our system was rather overloaded by the number of callers. When you came here in London, Yanis, in February, there were about 20. In fact, we had 84 people on the line from all over the world. I do have to say also that you did say one or two things which were slightly sensitive regarding various episodes when you were a minister. So I'd just like to say to everybody that none of this information that you've been hearing here should be used, firstly, to make any trades of any sort in any way, but also please do not pass this on to other people. This is a private conversation under the famous Chatham House rule, and the idea is that you hear firsthand from Yanis Varoufakis and also from Norman Lamont about their experiences, but this is not a public broadcast. This is not the BBC. So I'd like to say thank you very much for this trust and confidence. I think I speak both for myself and Norman, Yanis, to say that it's a great privilege to speak to a finance minister who may certainly have lost a temporary battle here, but nonetheless remains very philosophical about it all and has a huge depth of political and economic knowledge about the Euro system that not all of your compatriots on the Eurogroup do have. And so we very much enjoyed talking to you. We're absolutely sure this won't be the last time that we have you on the line. We look forward to seeing you either in Athens or in London very soon. And so I'd like to say, on behalf of David Marsh, Norman Lamont and Yanis Varoufakis, goodbye from OMFIF, and we look forward to having you tune in again before too long. So thank you very much, all of you, for listening. Thank you, Yanis. Thank you, Norman, for being part of this call. Goodbye from London.
Bye. Bye, Yanis.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.